In this video, we're going to show you how to award points to your customers. This is because perhaps they made a purchase or they actually perform another activity for which you want to reward them with loyalty points. So the first thing to do is to log into the system. And this is very important because depending on your login, you may have more or less administration access in the mobile application. So after entering your login and password, just tap login, and you get the interface where you can actually search for the customer. The easiest way to do it, if they are carrying their mobile phone, is to scan for their QR code. Okay, so this way I know now that Robert Ross just made a purchase, just for this example. So at the bottom of the screen, you see you'll see award points right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap on that, and this will allow us to actually enter or scan the invoice number of the purchase and the total amount spent. Now, if you happen to have the Fusion point of sale, our POS, then you won't need to actually to do all this, because you can perform all these activities directly in the point of sale. The use of the merchant app is for those customers that we have that don't have the point of sale integrated. So in this case, I'm going to enter an invoice number. I mean, I don't have to do it, but that actually facilitates later on so that you can actually find in our reports all the transactions, and then you can reconcile with your accounting. So just for the sake of the example, I'm just going to enter the number and then total amount. Let's assume that Robert Ross just spent 150 points. Sorry, $150. Now, the value of the points that are going to be awarded is previously defined by administrators of the system. So in our backend, there's the options for point redeem value and point award value. So in this case, the award value has been actually set up as $1, 1 point. So so for each dollar spent, the customer is going to receive 1 point. So in this case, then I'm just going to award points to Robert by tapping in award points. And as I mentioned, he just received 150 points, again, because it's 1 point for each dollar spent. Now, it may be, or it's probably going to be different at the time that Robert wants to redeem these points in the store. That may be a different value. But in this case, for awarding, for this example, it was set up at $1 per point. But again, this can be different depending on your system. You have the freedom to actually change those values. So in the next video, we're going to see how to redeem electronic coupons using the merchant application.